It's easy for me to be an advocate, honest to goodness, really, because the Democrats stand up for people. And as Marie said, there was almost tears in my eyes because I did come from a rough beginning, and I'll probably stumble a little bit, but we were separated as children. And you can imagine how we feel when we look at TV and we see children being separated from their parents at the border. It is a very hard thing to go through. I'm 74 years of age, and I will never in my life ever forget that pain. The first time we were all together in the same place, because we were here, we were there, we were everywhere. But the first time I was now driving a car, and I was able to talk to my brother John and my brother Ed, and we got together to go out, and we picked up my sister Jean, and we went to my brother Billy and Danny's foster home, and we took a picture of the 6 of us standing together in one place at the same time. And not only is it important about the people in front of that camera, but the man behind the camera, the father of my son, took that picture. He was a Cuban refugee who, when he got off the plane after the Bay of Pigs in Cuba and landed in Miami, got down on his hands and knees on that tarmac and kissed the tarmac. He was so grateful to be here. He came to Boston, and we met at the Boston Public Library, can you believe it? And, but he was helped by people in Boston and the Catholic Church, just like my family was. And he went on to get his bachelor's and his master's and became a mechanical engineer. And he had a good life. And even though we were divorced, we remained friends after our divorce. He was a good guy. And that's the story of the refugee. And it's fitting that I'm in a city and a group that cares about refugees. Look what the Cambodian community has gone through, because they are refugees from a horrible regime. And they came here, and they were, I'm so touched that you brought up that story. It's not in my notes, so I will do what I can just to speak from the heart. But you can see that is why I'm a Democrat. First of all, my grandmother always said, don't vote Republican, so there is that. And I lived with my grandmother for a few years. And that's the story of my life. People took me in, they took my family in, and they took care of us. And so why wouldn't I be an activist? Why wouldn't I want to help children have a better life? Why wouldn't I want to help refugees? And I'll look at I think about Nikki Songus, who sticks up for women, because let me layer on that. I'm also a sexual assault survivor, myself and my friend. And we have survived that, and we understand that no one was fighting hard enough than Nikki Songus in the background. Long before the Me Too movement. She doesn't toot her own horn. Maybe she'll do it today when she gets up to give a speech. She should. But quietly in the background, supporting people in the army, in the armed forces. So, thank you for that, Nikki. I think of the other people that are running, like Mara Healy, who she knows the Constitution doesn't defend itself, folks. You have to defend it. And she knows that, and she does it. And of course, they'll all say she's running for president, that's why she's doing it, but that's not it. That's the thing they hurl. Just like Warren, if she does anything for us, oh, she's running for president. It's not because she cares. Well, I'm telling you, Democrats care about people. That's why we vote for people. Think about Markey, how he stands up for us. When the communication bills come out, he stands up for us. How he stood up for making our land, our water, and our air better, and all those kinds of things. And I also think about how the Democrats will pass a few taxes here and there because they're investments in people. They don't pass taxes because, they're going to go into the larder somewhere of the Democratic Party It's because people need to benefit from them. And when people do well, they get a good job, and they can pay even more taxes, and things can get even better because it's an investment. What do businesses do when they want to get better? Do they say, let's cut everything? Whoops, I'm fighting with this thing. They say, let's invest. And it's a thoughtful, careful investment. They think about what they're doing, and they do it. And their business gets better. And look at the United States, how we helped Europe after the Second World War. I'm going to show you his picture, 1944, the year I was born, to come and terrorize the world. We had a great president. And this little note here, every American has the right to a job, an adequate wage and decent living, a decent home, medical care, economic protection during sickness, accident, old age, and unemployment, a good education. 1944, and we're still trying to do it all the way. So keep it up. Congratulations to all the honorees, and I want to say I thank you for the award, but there's so many people here who have knocked on doors along with myself and my partner in crime, Linda. So thank you all. Thank you so much.